I started working with Stuart about a year ago, a little over a year, maybe 18 months. And I was referred to him by a friend who highly recommended him and says that he basically has him participate in all of his business deals and anything he does, he brings Stuart in. And it really impacted me to think, wow, this guy must really know his stuff if this guy's willing to bring him in on every single deal. And I went into it kind of questioning, like, wow, is this guy really that good? And then once I met him, it was very clear very quickly that, yeah, he is that good. Stuart is a genius when it comes to pretty much all things business, especially when it comes to the business model and incentives and structures and arrangements. And that's really what he's helped us do, is to get those things clear. I'd say Clear Result is a great name for his company because that's really what he's helped us do, is to get clear on what we need to do and how our models work. So one of the first things he did was help us implement what he calls a profitable cruise. And it's a really clever and elegant way of structuring incentive programs for employees and creating like a fixed labor rate or a fixed labor pool, and using that and scaling up as you grow and giving that back to the employees with some quality metrics to make sure that they don't just do jobs faster, but really he knows how to pinpoint the things that really move the needle. He calls it the lead domino of what's the one thing that we need to focus on that's going to make everything else easier. And he's really good at identifying that and helping us come up with a plan to move the needle. So I've really enjoyed working with him. It's been 15 months or so now, and I plan to continue working with him. He's really been a huge impact on our growth. One of the companies we worked with him on, we've gone from 4 or 8K a month to having a month as big as 165, steadily over 100,000, and that's in 1 year. And I attribute a lot of that growth to him and how he structures things. He's been a huge help on hiring. So he gave us a bunch of job docs that he comes up with, and A-player agreements where we really, really define what makes an A-player so that we can set that expectation out front and manage the employees to then hit those KPIs. And that's just one of the things he's done with us. I could not recommend Stuart enough. I've gotten to the point where, yes, I also bring him into pretty much any deal I do because he's that valuable of an asset. So if you're on the fence about working with him, I say just give him a try and let him work his magic. You're going to see results and a return on your investment within the first month. You can pretty much count on that he's going to find that one thing that makes all the difference, and he's going to pay for himself very quickly. So if you're thinking about doing it, I highly recommend him. Give it a try, and you'll be impressed for yourself.